Hello everyone. So in this tutorial we are going to see how we can use the script to check the vulnerability present in the target. Now we are going to use Kali Linux and the target is metasploitable. Now the metasploitable is having the address that is 192.168.84.130. Now I am targeting this to check for the vulnerability detections and for these other purposes. Right now I am going to use Kali. So I prefer whenever you are going for the Nmap script and advanced purpose, go for the root user only. Because if you are using the normal user, there will be a lot of restriction. Now simply open your terminal, and if you are not aware about what vulnerabilities you can use, simply you can use the command ls hyphen l, and you can go to the respective directory like user share, and in nmap there is a scripts directory which contain all the scripting of nmap script engine. And now I'm being very specific over here. I have to check for the vulnerable patterns only. Now I'm not aware about which vulnerable scripts are there, so I'm just simply using vulnerable, that is one. Now you can see in front of me there are various vulnerabilities present with whether FTP, HTTP, with CV, VMware, IIS, or you can even say that is RSA, SMB, Samba, SMTP, or vulners.nse. Now, currently, about the target, I am not having a lot of knowledge. So, what I can do, I can go for vulners.nsc script to check whether what kind you can say or what kind of vulnerabilities are present. So, for that, simply you can use a new tab, and I am simply typing nmap sv, that is for the versions of the ports and its states. Now I am running this script for vuln. Now it will help me to gather information about the specific target for all the specific vulnerability which have been over here. So it will take a lot of time to fetch the output, because this command, specifically this command, is not only going to find out the vulnerability present in this specific directory, but it's going to give me a enhanced information like what exploit I can do by finding this vulnerability, and which port having the which version, what kind of state is there, and which vulnerability does it carry, whether it's belong with the http, mysql, rdp, rsa, samba, smb2, smtp, or whether it's vulns.nsc respective script. So this all information I am trying to gather, or you can say I'm trying to fetch for by using this particular command. So wait for a few minutes and then we are good to go. Now over here we have the output. So you can easily see port, state, service, version, and the respective vulnerability which this port or this particular service is carrying has been uh, labeled over here. Now it says that this FTP version vs FTPD can go for a backdoor entry. The vulnerability in this is that this particular version which are being using by the target is 2.3.4, and which carries a heavy exploit, and this can lead to a backdoor entry on the target system. And to this we have a associated CV mention which has been recorded in the year 2011. We have the CVIDs as well. We have the disclosure date when this you can say when this vulnerability has actually find out or disclosed, that is in the year 2011. Now irrespective of that, we have other vulnerabilities associated with this port, that is you can go and look for the CV It has mentioned the vulner cv id, exploit, how it has been done. That is, you can go for exploit database which has been given officially by the offset. Also, we have open ssh also carries different mm, exploits which you can perform on this target. Only the telnet is not carrying any kind of vulnerability, but still we have the smtp, that is port 25, it also carrying certain kind of vulnerabilities. And you can have an anonymous login. So this is the detailed information you are getting. So you will like, OMG, are you kidding with us? No, I am not kidding. This is the actual vulnerability you can get about the target by simply, I'm saying, by simply running this specific scripting command. So it has given you a detailed investigation that what vulnerabilities can happen with the associated version, whether it's exploit, whether it's a backdoor entry. So that's what we are talking about. Now I'm not concerned about each and every attack. Now I don't want to go for each and every stuff. I want to be very specific. Like I want to see for only you can say http version or for the smb version. So over here we have this many scripts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use simply this smtp vulnerability scripting. Now I want to be specific whether this kind of stuff, or you can say whether this vulnerability is associated with this you can say target or not. So I am using right now, you can say the cv mentioned over here, that is 2017. So I'm just simply copying the command, and in my new terminal I'm simply using nmap hyphen sv hyphen hyphen script. But instead of the val, I'm being specific about the command, that is http val, and whether there is any vulnerabilities associated with this cv id or not. So again, this will take a few minutes to fetch the output because it's scanning the target for the associated vulnerability. Now, yes, we got the answer, and you can see it has not only scanned, but it has also fetched you the information about the ports which are open on this target, and the vulnerability which we have targeting, that is for HTTP and for this particular CVID. So yes, we got it. We got the answer is that it is RPC information, and what particular version, program, protocol, and services being used over here. Also, you are getting the information. So this is the some additional information you will able to get. Irrespective of that, I have specified HTTP bit, so that's the reason I am getting output for all the HTTP services being used on different port as well. So over here the port was 80 and the service was HTTP, and the last we have again the service HTTP. The version is Apache Tomcat, but the port is 8180. And we also got the additional information, that service information. So the host is metasploitable, and the OS is Unix or it might be Linux, it's saying that. So yeah, you got the information that the target is metasploitable local admin. Why local admin? Because it's currently working on my LAN. So here it specify that on what specific it has been there, and the OS, yeah, it's a Unix based Linux operating system, the Linux kernel. So that's where you find the vulnerabilities present in the particular target. Instead of HTTP, you can go for the SMB, that is Samba, also MySQL. So you will bother that of okay whether you are going to get the output or not. Might be it's just a misconception that HTTP is always open, so you're getting the output for that. So that's not the case. Let's check for MySQL as well. If there is any vulnerability associated with this MySQL, we are good to go with that as well. So let's check for MySQL. So the command will be again same. Instead of now having a HTTP P vulnerabilities, we are going for MySQL. So simply paste the command and you are good to go. Now again it will take few minutes because it's actually scanning the vulnerability of the target. But you don't think so? Isn't it cool that you are getting so much information from irrespective of the area? But yeah, you cannot target for or any random organization. It's an unethical process. So for that you simply needed a lab, a setup, so you can install metasploitable for the practice purpose. And the metasploitable, how you can install that, we have a playlist for that as well. So you can go there and check for the installation process if you have not yet done with the metasploitable. So this is where we are going to talk about the output of the MySQL. So there are some information about MySQL. You can see that it has been specifying that the port 3306 using MySQL service, that is 5.0.5, and it's on Ubuntu. And the vulnerability has some error that it has not debugged yet. So this is the information you can get from this particular stuff using this basic command. So I hope you got how you can detect the vulnerability present in the target organization. So thank you so much.